evening and welcome to the Upper St. Clair varsity hockey game this evening where your Panthers will take on the North Allegheny Tigers. I'm Kurt Carruth on your high-definition Panthers television network, joined with Dave Ambrose on the camera. And we're moving left to right here on your TV dial, and we're on the roadside rink, I believe, instead of trackside, or maybe the other way around, but we're on the different venue. Panthers coming off a loss starting the season with a 1-3 record, losing 7-1 to the North Allegheny Tigers here last week on the road. Panthers in their home whites, trimmed in red and black, and the Tigers in a Steeler Iowa Hawkeye uniform, black gold with the white trim. In front, it's loose. In front of Ambrose. Ambrose will be the goaltender tonight for the Panthers. And I believe it's going to be number 35, Matthew Goda, for the Tigers. No, that actually might not be Goda. That is goaltender number 28, Tyler Kuhn, tonight is getting the call for the Tigers. A little back and forth, pretty much no shots on goal yet early in the game. That play goes into the corner where Pencrott will lose his edge. Comes around the corner where Leiden looks to get it out. A blistering shot that's going to go wide, and a good play by the North Allegheny player. Oh boy, and a little knee there. I think the Tigers got away with a little penalty there as he tripped our offensive player, but icing will be called. And with 13-13 remaining here in the first, they'll face it off to the left of goaltender number 31, Ambrose. Face-off controlled by number 6, Anuar for North Allegheny. Unable to get it out, and it is going to get caught up in the back here of number 19, Jacob Puccetti. And kind of didn't know where it went. Sweeney's going to take the draw here for the Panthers. It's loose in front, and Aaron Pass will come by where Pencrott will play it off the left board, right on the tape of Sweeney as he'll try to beat two defensemen. And we're going to have an early penalty here, and the Panthers will be flagged for a 2-minute minor for hooking. And Sweeney will get the gate, and that call will come at the 12:48 mark remaining here in the first. So turkey's on the table for North Allegheny. And speaking of turkey, wishing everybody a happy Thanksgiving. And one of my favorite holidays, Dave. Face-off controlled by North Allegheny. Play comes over to number 7, Connor Cash. You got to like that name. That'll come off the boards for a Cody Black. And they're going to tie it up in the corner with number 21 for the Panthers, Schmidt. Play is still loose. And a good effort there by Upper St. Clair. That'll come back to the point. And he'll do the spinorama move, and he'll dump it back in the corner where number 67, Martin Hubert, looks to play it. Still unable to get a shot off on goal here. Comes back to the point, and a one-timer's going to go wide. Play kept in neatly at the point by Zachary Morton. Good effort there, and the Panthers try to clear it. Oh, and an errant pass comes off the corner, and that shot's going to go wide. Kind of hit a funny edge on the board there. North Allegheny trying to take advantage of it. Back to the point, a shot, screenshot. Good save by Ambrose in front. 51 seconds remain in the man advantage. Oh, and that play is going to come by all the way back, and the Panthers look to do a quick change here as those troops had been out for quite a long time. Looks like we're going to have the cardinal sin here on the power play, an icing call. And the Panthers get a break here where with 39 seconds remaining in the first, power play opportunity for North Allegheny. They'll have the face-off to the left of goaltender number 28, Tyler Kuhn. Big face-off win there for the Panthers as Leiden looks to play it down deep to kill off a few precious seconds. 30 seconds remains now in the man advantage. Little off-wing pass here as number 6 will skate down Noir on his off-wing. Going to take the puck back to the point in the command position. A fan play, and it'll be kicked out but kept in here. Be careful here. A screenshot, a good save by Ambrose. It's loose. Another save, and a multiple 3-shot save there. Good play by Ambrose, and the Panthers will clear it the length of the ice, and that'll do it, folks. Panthers back to skating 5-on-5, and a late flurry by North Allegheny, but Ambrose to the test, saving 3 back-to-back-to-back shots. Good effort there by Sweeney as he'll tie it up in a little trip of his own. They got away with another penalty down deep. Sweeney's going to take it. He's going to rag it into the corner, back to the point where Crockett will tee it up. That shot will go wide, but a rebound in front is loose. And a quick whistle, and they'll hold on, and the faceoff will be to the left of the Tiger goaltender. Very, very sparse crowd here tonight. Not many for North Allegheny and not much for the home troops either. We got to get the troops out. Everybody's at the Penguin game is right. Watching Sid the Kid come back and scored a brilliant backhanded goal, and I think he has 2 assists as well. So the Penguins off to a 4-0 lead, and Sidney doesn't miss the beat. And I had an opportunity to go to the game, but I had a St. Clair commitment here. So I'm glad to be back. Good shot there by Sweeney as he takes it behind the goaltender. And he gets a quick wrister on a wide angle, but a better save by Kuhn. And with 9:50 remaining, they'll face it off in the attack zone for Upper St. Clair. Our next home game will be here on December the 2nd against State College here at the Ice Castle at 7 p.m. And we're going to take the show on the road in my backyard at South Point on December the 5th. I believe that's a Monday evening. And we're going to play the ever so tough Cannon McMillan team at South Point on December the 5th at 6:30. So a couple broadcasts will be in the next couple of weeks. Well, he comes back to the point where it's going to be shot by number 10, Bostito. Good play by the Panthers as they'll clear it back to center. Pass will go by the mark of number 15, Harry Kramer, and he's forced to go the length of the ice. And he's going to chip it into the stands. And they'll look to do it all over again with 9:14 remaining here in the first. Like we've had a couple suspensions, as you were mentioning, Dave, from the last game, and we're out without the services of Boyd, who had a brilliant first home game. Actually, second home game. First one I had worked, and he got the 2 and only 2 goals on a victory. And I think there might have been some extracurricular activity that went on the away game, and I think 1 or 2 North Allegheny players are off for this game as well. Play is down deep. They're going to take it right in the slot. Shot, good save there in front. Blocked and deflected by Baradoni, number 48, and a good play. Little fan shot as Woomer tried to get rid of it. It gives it away. Shot, good block in front by Crockett. And North Allegheny peppering the Panthers with incredible shots, in the defense up to the task. Panthers on a wholesale line change here. Going to be chipped into the zone where it'll be played by Puccetti. Number 19, the left-handed shot, tries to headman the play to, and Sweeney takes a shot right on the mask and right in front of the official, and nothing called. Took a high stick right on the face, and the official was looking right at him. Amazing. North Allegheny dodges a bullet there. Play goes to the far board where going to be controlled by number 44, Jacob Huber. Helped out by Morton. Centering pass, and that's going to come all the way back to the neutral ice area where it's going to be played by number 15, Kramer. He's going to chip it in, and number 21, Captain Schmidt, will drive it around the corner. Good play. Oh, heavy hit there, and they're going to make up for a call there. And Leyden's going to be put on his wallet. And I'm not sure if that's going to be a charging call here. Going to be a roughing call. And the Panthers now will go on a power play of their own. Minor penalty will be to number 20, Charles Johnson. That penalty will come at the 7:15 mark, 2 minutes for roughing. Face-off controlled by the Tigers, where they'll drive it down deep behind goaltender Ambrose, where Sweeney looks to corral it, and a good forechecking effort there by Connor Cash. Shorthanded situation, a little errant pass. Oh, my, and Sweeney's going to get the elbow up, and they're going to even it up. And Cash giving him a little bit of the business, too. And maybe they'll get them both here. The initial call, and they are going to flag Connor Cash here. Had a power play opportunity there, and Cash a little bit undisciplined there. Cost his team a 2-minute advantage here, and they're going to flag them both here. Didn't see what the initial call, I think, was going to be a roughing or a tripping call by Sweeney, and Cash is going to get probably the unsportsmanlike conduct or roughing as well. And with 6:53, that will not affect play on the ice. Panthers will still skate 5-on-4. Now, this is where you have to make it pay, Dave. Yep. Where you look on the scoreboard and the players can point to the scoreboard if they get a tally here, and that will be on number 7, Connor Cash. Well, the best of luck to these two participants on Saturday at Heinz Field, where North Allegheny and Upper St. Clair football will be playing, and I may try to get down to that game, weather permitting. I'm a fair weather fan. But an exciting win against Central Catholic, and the football team just one game away from the Quad A championship.
Were you aware that the boys varsity soccer lost in the state championship?
I was not. Boys varsity soccer made it to the finals and lost in the state championship. Oh, it's loose in front and nobody home there. So Upper St. Clair continuing with their dominance in high school sports. Got to tell you a funny story. Many of you well know I spend a lot of time down south in the Hilton Head area, and I know you may find this hard to believe, but I couldn't wait to get back. If you're a sports fan, trust me, you don't want to live in Hilton Head. I was so desperate to watch sports, I went to a beer league softball game, and that was about the highlight of my sporting venue. But you know, we kind of get spoiled here. You've got the Penguins and the Steelers and the Pirates, and the amazing thing about living in Pittsburgh is you've got probably 15 high schools within a 10-mile radius in the South Hills here. So if you like good sports, there's plenty of that for you to watch.
Plus, it was a banner year for St. Clair. Boys state championship for hockey. Boys varsity golf wins WPIL. Boys soccer wins WPIL, goes to state championship. The football team on their way to the state finals or to the WPIL finals as well.
Good to be in St. Clair. .453 remains here in the first, the scoreless first period. Panthers unable to cash in on their man advantage here. Play will come around the board here where Crockett will attempt to keep it in. Good play by Crockett at the right point, but that'll finally be chipped back to center. Play comes around the corner where number 28, McCombs, tries to play it. Back into the attack zone for the Tigers, and they're just going to dump it down deep on a delayed offside. Play is taken by number 40, Woomer, and he has really stepped up his play this year. Had to be careful of a hand pass there, and again, stick came up very, very high on Ackerman, nothing called. Boy, a lot of stick work here by North Allegheny, and they're getting away with it. Really using the lumber on the Panther players. Play by Leiden, going to disrupt, and our good first look here at number 18, a ninth grader, I believe, Cassidy, and boy, is he quite a skater and a skilled player. Taken by Schmidt, and he looks to bank it back to center. Going to be dumped back in by number 95, Justin Leonard. Back to the point here by number 10, Bostito. Good play there by Sweeney, and he's going to take the puck and bank it all the way across on the far board, but a good play by North Allegheny to keep it in the zone. Finally, Sweeney banks it off the near board here. It looks like we've got a penalty here. Going to have another roughing call here. And it looks like the Panthers will indeed be shorthanded again. And Sweeney's going to get the gate for the second time this evening. Number 97, penalty 2-minute minor for roughing, and that play will come at the 3:16 mark. Face-off win, and the clock is not starting. There we go. Finally, they had an extra 4 or 5 seconds on the clock. Play comes into the far boards where it'll be played by number 11, Cody Black. Back to the point where number 12, Morton, will play it. A one-timer. What a save by Ambrose. And he had him angle covered perfectly in a brilliant give and go, and a one-timer, and another quick penalty here on a hooking call. And it looks like number 7's going to get the gate here again for North Allegheny, Connor Cash. And he will have his second penalty of the evening as well. So they even it up here with 2:49 remaining in the first. 2-minute hooking call. And the Panthers will skate 4-on-4 for the next 1 minute and 33 seconds. And then have about a 30-second power play of their own. Another penalty here. And we've got a penalty fest here. We're going to have a hooking call again here. And the Panthers now will be shorthanded. And we'll skate 4-on-3. Ackerman's going to get the gate here, a 2-minute minor for hooking. And easy come, easy go. 2:39 the time of that penalty. And the Panthers will now have to fight off a shorthanded situation, skating 4-on-3. A lot of open ice out there. Be careful here. Oh, my, and a shot blocked in front by number 18, and he's going to come up. Cassidy very, very hurting as he took that one probably on the arm or the chest. He makes it to the bench. Play comes to number 15, Kramer. Back to the point where number 4 will look to tee it up, Landman. Over to Kramer, a shot. Oh, my, and that just whistled wide off the far post, taken by McCombs, and he'll drive it the length of the ice. And Panthers have 39 more seconds remaining, and then we'll be back to skating 4-on-4. Banked around the far board where Noir will look to play it. Helped out over there by Pencrott. And Jacob Huber will dig for it. Back to the point where number 15, Kramer, will tee it up. Makes a power move, and he looks to give it up to Landman, unable to control. Back to the point, a big drive, and another big save by Ambrose. And you can drill it all you want from that angle. Once again, Mike Ambrose doing a phenomenal job covering the angle, and he'll hold on. And with 1:28 remaining here in the quick first moving period, 13 seconds remains in the first penalty to Sweeney. Face-off controlled. Be careful here. And he looks to tee it up, and a good play there by Pencrott as he laid out and forced the defensive effort to go to the offensive player to go to the left of him, unable to tee it up. Another good effort there by Leiden as he's going to disrupt the play. First penalty is over. Back to skating 4-on-4. Sweeney back on the ice, and he'll get the motor going. Takes a power move of his own and a big move around the defense. Takes a power move, and he hits the side of the cage as Big Ben struck one. Play goes across to the far board where Huber banks it in, and the Tigers will go on a wholesale change with 45 seconds remaining. Big hit there on Allebrand, and he'll avoid a second hit, and that puck will hit the light fixture. And with 38.9 seconds, we'll face it off here at center. And the Panthers will look to get fresh troops on the ice here as well. Face-off win by the Panthers where it's dumped back in. That's a delayed offside, and they missed that again. Be taken by Schmidt here. Truly, the 10-10 pizza must be ordered here on a late game on a, what is today, a Monday night? Oh, boy. It's pretty bad when you don't know what day it is. Yeah, that's right. Usually you got the boss working the camera. We got an icing call here, and with 24 seconds remaining, they'll face it off to the left of goaltender Ambrose. Play there by Sweeney. Oh, we got another penalty here, a tripping call, and I think Cash is going to get a cross-checking call, and he's got the, and he's going to get another one for apparently maybe giving him the business. So Cash is very upset. He's got the trifecta here, 3 for 3. Connor Cash going to get the initial call for a cross-check. And he might have been given a 2-minute, he's given a misconduct as well. So probably going to get a 2 and 10 here. That will not affect the play on the ice. Connor Cash will serve the 2-minute minor, but have to sit 10 minutes for the misconduct. So with 18.3 seconds, if Panthers do not score here at the end of the first, it will carry over into the second. And a very, very physical game. A lot of stick work, as I said earlier. And finally, officials, Dave, starting to take control of this game. And the Panthers have to be aware of that. Now he's going to get a double minor. Wow. So that is not a 2 and 10. That was a double minor, a 2-minute for cross-check and a 2-minute minor for unsportsmanlike conduct. So the turkey is definitely on the table here. Sweeney's going to lose his edge, and they'll clear it the length of the ice, and that'll do it, folks. So an exciting, quick-moving first period, scoreless here at 0. And the Panthers will enjoy a 3-minute and 42-second advantage here in the second period. Would love to know the shots on goal, and I think obviously North Allegheny dominated probably with a minimum of 12 to 15 shots on Ambrose. But we don't afford that luxury here. Panthers find themselves in the ever so tough division, Section 1. How about Cannon-Mac, Peters Township, Bethel Park, and Upper St. Clair? And again, some very tough divisions as well. North Mount Lebanon starting off with a 4-0 record this year with North Allegheny, Seneca Valley, and McDowell. Division Section 3 would be Pittsburgh Central Catholic, Shaler, Butler, and Fox Chapel. And Section 4 would be Penn Trafford, Norwin, State College, and Hempfield.
Right now that looks like the
you would think that division doesn't sound exciting, but obviously Penn Trafford with a 6-0 record. Cannon-Mac, the class of the league, again, 5-0, quick start. And Peters Township finally steps up with the big boys. And I believe they used to play, AA, and now up in the AAA ranks here. And Peters Township with 4 games played with a 3-0-1 record. And play will resume here in the second with the Panthers on a 3:30 power play. Shot's going to be kicked aside and saved by number 28, Kuhn. Good play there by Allebrand as he'll keep it in on the right point. Right-handed shot. Helped out by Sweeney, and he's going to rag the puck over into the corner, and a quick shot right on, and a good save. The rebound comes loose. Kicked into the corner where Pencrott will kick it ahead to number 91, Ackerman. And he's going to be pulled down, no call. Back to the point where number 97, Sweeney, with a rebound effort. Ackerman unable to pull the trigger on the rebound. .250 remains here in the double minor. Back to Ackerman, and a good play. And once again, more stick work. Again, nothing called. Taken by Sweeney. He's going to shoot it high and wide. Play comes over to Sweeney back to the point where Allebrand will try to tee it up. They'll work it back with Pencrott to Sweeney. He rags the puck in the corner. Back to the high slot with Allebrand unable to control. Good play to keep it in, but Pencrott's going to kick it out, and they'll be guilty of a hand pass. And with 13:39 remaining and 2:22 in the man advantage, Panthers becoming a little bit frustrated here, and they have plenty of time. And I think the Panthers need to cash in first here against the NA Tigers. Face-off win by Upper St. Clair, taken by Allebrand over to Sweeney. He'll drive it down deep where Pencrott, Pencrott could have played the puck. Decided to go to the center of the ice, and North Allegheny was able to clear it the length of the ice. 2 minutes remaining now in the man advantage. Taken by Ackerman, and he'll get ahead of steam, and he'll leave it for Schmidt. Little give and go in the corner, and he'll be unable to control where Bostito tries to play it out. Good play down deep by Schmidt, and he'll kind of play give and go with Ackerman here. Going to take a power move right into the slot, a shot right on, cleared aside by the skate of the defense. Taken again by Schmidt back to the corner. Oh, good play there by Pencrott. Over to Sweeney, back to the point where Allebrand tries to tee it up, unable to control. And good play there as he got his pocket picked. Right in front to Schmidt, unable to control, and the shot will go wide. Players all over the ice here. Once again, the stick work for North Allegheny, and they're getting away with it. Little give and go there to Puccetti here, and he's got a trailer in Sweeney. He's going to check up, take a power move to the middle. Comes over to the corner where Pencrott plays it in the command position. A drive is going to be blocked in front and cleared the length of the ice. And North Allegheny doing an excellent job killing the double minor penalty to Cash. Boy, and Sweeney's been out there a long time. Got a little tired troops here. Looks like he's played the full 4 minutes here of the man advantage. 11:40 remains here in the second, 20 seconds in the power play. And North Allegheny are doing an excellent job here of controlling the puck. Be careful here, shorthanded situation, just whistles wide the right post. Panthers dodge a big bullet here with 5 seconds of last rush. Coming down, kicked off to the corner by number 28, Kuhn, as he'll redirect that, and that'll do it, folks. Back to skating. Oh, boy, could have got away with too many men on the ice as the play hit Cash's skates, Dave, as he was skating off, and that's probably an automatic call. Cash would have had his 5th penalty of the evening. And the Panthers just look to clear it, and they'll be guilty of an icing, but that's almost an automatic call. If that player exiting stage left is hit with the puck, Dave, he's deemed the 6th skater on the ice. And once again, that hit number 7 as he was coming out of the penalty box into the bench, but nothing called. And the Panthers just iced the puck, and with 10:57 remaining here in the second, they'll face it off to the left of the Panther goaltender. Big face-off win there by Puccetti. And that'll be banked in, but not out. Good play by North Allegheny as they'll keep the pressure on. Panthers missed a golden opportunity to get their first tally here. Power move by number 11, Cody Black, big-time player for North Allegheny, and a better defensive effort there by the Panthers. Be careful here. Number 20, Charles Johnson, will pick the pocket of Puccetti. And a little cycle down deep back to the point where number 10, Bostito, looks to tee it up. And here comes McCombs skating down the left wing. He has Leiden on the right wing. Unable to control, and a good effort there again by McCombs as he'll battle with number 10, Bostito, down deep. The centering pass, it's loose. It's still loose. Oh, and a good save there finally by Tyler Kuhn as he'll get his left paw on the puck and he'll hold on. And a good little flurry there by the Panthers. And with 9:56 remaining in the second, we're still here scoreless at 0. Good face-off win there by Sweeney, but unable to get it out is kept in by, unable to keep it in, is Woomer. And the Panthers will just bank it back down, and again, an icing play will be called on Upper St. Clair. And the face-off will come all the way to the left of goaltender number 31, Ambrose. Face-off controlled again by the Panthers, and a good effort to chip it out of the zone by Allebrand. Fast skating Ackerman looks to forecheck, and boy, number 4 gets the motor going. This Landman can shoot that puck, and a good save there by, again, Ambrose. That shot came on weakly, and the Tigers were looking for a rebound, but there was no rebound, and again, we'll face it off in the attack zone for the North Allegheny Tigers. Panthers with the last change here will bring on Crockett to take the draw. And Crockett with a face-off win right to Pencrott. He'll drive it around the far board where Puccetti looks to play it out, but unable to get it out. And you can't beat that glove save. He saw that all the way, and way too easy by Ambrose. And with the clock now running, they got it at 9:19.
Just evened it up when they were.
Exactly. They weren't yelling clock when the play was on the power play. Oh boy, I mean, again, touched by a North Allegheny player. I just don't know what they're seeing here, Dave. I mean, wow. I mean, Sweeney takes a blatant stick to the face where he even reacted and kind of neck went back and kind of even put his glove to it, and nothing called, and kind of weird. Be careful here right in front. He's unable to tee it up, and a good effort there by Schmidt as he tries to clear the zone. Good play by North Allegheny to keep it in, and right back on the attack comes Ackerman, and he looks to headman that play to Leiden, unable to connect, and Sweeney will look to control, kept in. Oh my, big chest save there right off the blocker by Ambrose, and another one teed up. Oh, and he got the blocker stick side down. Another shot, Ambrose with the butterfly, looking strong here in net. Here's where the Panthers really got to tally one first and get the confidence of Ambrose up here. He's an unbelievable goaltender when you give him a 1 or 2 goal lead here. Play in front and nobody home on a good centering effort there, and North Allegheny just content to clear it, and they'll be flagged for an icing of their own. And with 8:11 remaining here in the second, exciting game, but nothing on the scoreboard. Face off again taken by Upper St. Clair here, where that'll be picked off by Cody Black as he'll keep it in the zone. Taken by number 44, Huber. Dishes it off again to number 12. Huber's going to get the shot blocked in front. It's loose. Be careful here. And that play will go through the crease. And the Panthers content to just try to get it out of the zone, but a good effort there by Huber as he'll keep it in, and he'll force Allebrand to play it behind Ambrose, and they'll just chip it into the rafters. And again, another face-off and a choppy last minute and a half of play with multiple face-offs here. So Panthers have to be careful here not to give up a soft goal here late in the second. Face-off will be taken by Sweeney, and that'll be controlled by the Panthers. Oh, and a big heavy collision there with Sweeney and number 11, Cody Black. Good effort there. A deflection in front will go by the right side of Ambrose. And Sweeney's going to lead the rush out, and he's got a winger on the left side here in Baradoni. Play kept in by the Panthers, but it'll be chipped out by Landman. Taken back in by Ackerman, where Sweeney will look to help out. Play is still loose, skated back to center. Taken by number 95, Justin Leonard, fresh off the PGA Tour. Nobody got that. Schmidt now will play it with 6:40 to go. Panthers look to make a change here. Outlet pass goes right on the right wing to number 20, Charles Johnson. Taken by Woomer over for Puccetti. He'll rag the puck down deep. Be careful here. Unable to get it out where it's going to be kept in by Fantasia. Oh, loose. Play come off the side of the net there. Panthers unable to get it out and dodge another bullet here. Schmidt's going to try to play it. He'll be helped out by Crockett. Taken by Woomer. All North Allegheny here. Panthers just struggling to get the play out of the zone. Hit there in the corner by Schmidt, helped out by Crockett. Couple players go down on the ice. Still loose. Panthers look tired here, Dave. Taken by Puccetti. Been out here for an extended shift here. And be careful here. A little break comes back. Drop pass, but nobody home, and it's going to be taken now by Crockett. He's unable to avoid the contact here by number 44, Huber. Taken by Woomer again, and he'll check up. A dangerous pass in front. Giveaway, and oh my, he's pulled down, and we're going to have a penalty here. Little errant pass there by Woomer, and it put it right in the belly of Schmidt, and he had to pull down the offensive player. And if there ever was a good penalty, Dave, that's probably one where Schmidt took one here. But a careless play there behind our own zone. And the Panthers dodge a bullet here with 5:14 remaining in the second. Schmidt's going to get a tripping call at the 5:14 mark. Yeah, looks like the ice has been a little tilted the last 4 or 5 minutes here. Been all North Allegheny. Shot deflected. Oh, another save by Ambrose, and that was deflected right on. And Ambrose held his ground. Power play opportunity here back to the point where Landman will drive it down deep for number 6, Noir. Again, back to the point. Fakes a shot, number 12, Morton. Shot on, another save by Ambrose. Backhanded, oh, good effort there, and chipped out of the zone. 1:23 remains in the North Allegheny man advantage. Taken by number 4, Landman, and he'll do the Denny Savard spinorama. Dumps it down deep as he'll cross the red stripe. Allebrand looks to chip it out, and a good play by Ackerman, and here we go, one-on-one. Sweeney's going to kick it ahead to him. Takes a power move of his own. He's going to be tied up by two defensive players. Right back on the attack come the Tigers. Chipped in by number 91, Seamus Love. Comes into the corner where number 16, Pencrott, will play it. Good move as he'll patiently skate it back to center, and he'll look to change. 40 seconds remains. Taken by Landman, but he has nobody to pass it to. And a good play again by the Panthers to clear the zone. Big offensive effort here taken in the corner by Kramer, and he'll check up in the corner. 3:38 remains in the second, 22 in the power play. Back to the point, a shot, oh my, and hit the pipe, and it kind of waffled on Ambrose. Kind of lost sight of it, and it fell about 6 inches as it was heading to his glove and went right underneath it to the pipe. 5 seconds remains. Hits off the back glass with 1 second, and that'll do it, folks. Back to skating 5-on-5. Be careful here. Little mini fake where he tried to take it to the far side and tried to come back on the short side. Sweeney's going to check up in the point. He's going to go to a backhanded shot. Shot right on! He shoots and scores! And what a power move by Sweeney! He faked the backhand and tucked it in right between the 5-hole. And Sweeney's going to get off to that first big-time goal, and that was all grit. Big-time play by Sweeney down deep. And a backbreaker as North Allegheny just came off a power play, unable to control and dominated the last 5 minutes of play. But Sweeney, with two men draped on him, goes 5-hole, and the Panthers take the early 1-0 lead here in the second. Time of the goal will be at 2:59. Now that's what the doctor ordered, Dave. Sweeney's going to get his first goal of the season. And he'll tally that at the 2:59 mark. North Allegheny skating with a little bit of sense of urgency. If the Panthers can get through this period, they might be able to, icing will be called on Upper St. Clair, but if the Panthers can get through this period and North Allegheny knows they only have 15 minutes on the clock, we'll see if they're going to start taking some additional chances. And I think if the Panthers could get one more quick goal here, I'd love to spot Michael Ambrose 2 goals in every game and take our chances. Good play there by Schmidt, number 21, our captain. Play comes back to the neutral ice area where number 41, Chidester, will play it. Goes down deep where number 20, Charles Johnson, looks to dig it out, but a good play by Sweeney, and he'll clear it the length of the ice. And icing will be called with 1:58 remaining here in the second. Yeah, it's kind of deja vu all over again, as Yogi Berra would say. But, Bethel Park pretty much coming out dominating, and the Panthers get kind of a late goal in a period down deep in front, kind of on a similar play where Boyd kind of went top shelf. This one was 5-hole, but, see what happens. We were able to hold on to the 1-0 lead, and Boyd got a late open empty netter to secure the victory 2-0, but Panthers here seem to have the defense working very well. Taken by number 15, Harry Kramer, and he looks to headman the play to number 6, Noir. Drop pass right on, big save by Ambrose as he says no. And a good thing about Ambrose, boy, not giving up many rebounds today, Dave. Really cradling the puck. And when he does make the save, he's either redirecting it in the corner or he's obviously giving a shot with that paw. And pretty good right glove there by goaltender number 31. Face-off win by the Panthers, and that'll be banked around behind the goal, come into the corner where Woomer looks to play it. Crockett will help him out. Good hustle there by Woomer. He's going to take on number 12, Morton, Zachary Morton. Give up a little bit of size, but the Panthers win that little mini battle. And Panthers, again, just content to try to get it out, but unable to. Back at the point, a good effort there by Harry Kramer to keep it in. Comes again back to the point, and Kramer, oh my, he shoots it from about 40, and another good pad save there by Ambrose. Back to the point again, and that shot's going to go way wide by Leonard, and finally clears it out of the zone. And with 31 seconds remaining, here comes Woomer down the left wing. He's going to take a shot right on cradle, and a good save there by Tyler Kuhn. And he'll hold on with 25.9 seconds remaining here in the second. Boy, they don't waste any time. Quick drop of a puck and quick moving. 2 periods. Giveaway here. Sweeney tries to cash in. Unable to control where taken hard into the boards is Baradoni. 9 seconds remains. It's tied up with Ackerman and Sweeney. And they're all in the mix there. Be careful here. Play is going to come by the mark for number 20, and that'll do it. Johnson unable to control, and the Panthers, after 30 minutes of play, enjoy a 1-0 lead. And they're going to let them cut the ice, and Panthers will exit stage left first here, or they'll hold back the North Allegheny players. And a very, very gritty first 2 periods, Dave, here. Pretty defensive, pretty wide open game, but boy, Panthers looking pretty sharp on the defensive end of the play, and obviously Ambrose up to the task here. So 15 minutes remaining. We'll let them cut the ice and see if we can hold on to a 1-0 lead. We'll be back in a moment. And we're back. Third period action here. Panthers clinging to a 1-0 lead. Shots on goal dominated by North Allegheny, but stellar performance by goaltender number 31, Mike Ambrose. Oh my, and another good opportunity there by Leiden as he almost cashes in. Sweeney with the, yeah, I think you're right. They did go back to number 35, Matthew Goda, so they did change the goaltender here. And the Panthers sticking with the hot hand here of number 31, Ambrose. Now the Panthers have to be very careful not to give up a little soft goal here. Deflected, good save by Ambrose. He's going to hold on. And with 14:07 remaining, again, Panthers just need to play good, solid defense and clear the zone and might be able to hold on to this 1-0 lead. Face-off taken and controlled by North Allegheny. It'll be dumped down deep by Kramer. Good play there by Woomer in the corner. Play will come back to number 21, Andrew Schmidt. He's going to be helped out by number 97, Sweeney. And boy, I'll tell you, they've got the lumber going again here. And a good call here by the official. And boy, North Allegheny with the timber again, and this time they're going to get flagged. A 2-minute minor for slashing. And boy, all game they've been going to the stick work, and again called very neatly by the official. Number 67, Martin Hubert, will get the minor penalty, and the Turkeys on the table for Upper St. Clair. And they'll enjoy a 5-on-4 advantage here for the next 2 minutes. Little fan shot there by Alibrand will be helped out by Pencrod, and that pass will go rink wide there, controlled by number 91, Ackerman. He's going to get his own pass and skate. Boy, and he can get the motor going. He's got some wheels on him. Little pass in front. Sweeney's going to wrist it from the left point. Will go far and wide where Pencrod will tee it up. That'll be blocked in front, and it's going to be cleared out of the zone by number 95, Justin Leonard. And Allebrand will have to be able to play it all the way back with 1:20 remaining here in the man advantage. Sweeney will get ahead of steam, and he's going to pull a Linda Ronstadt, blue by you. He'll skate by everybody back to the left point, taking a shot blocked in front, teed up by Sweeney. It's loose, and a good save there by Goda, and he'll say no. And with 12:48, they will do it again with a face-off to the right of the Tiger goaltender.
You have to send that into Mike Lang. The Linda Ronstadt, I'm serious.
Yeah, I think Steigerwald uses my tickle the twine line, so maybe Mike Lang can use the Linda Ronstadt line. Play cleared the length of the ice with 50 seconds remaining. And Sweeney's got a little jump to his skates here in the third period. Little dangerous pass there, and that's going to go rink wide, taken by the Tigers, and they'll be content just to dump it back into the attack zone. Rink wide pass where Schmidt will drive it down deep behind Goda, and Pencrod will look to play it. He'll tie it up with number 4, Landman. Be careful here. Cash is going to take the play down the left wing. He takes a move, and he tries to get by Sweeney, and a good defensive effort there by number 97, Sweeney. And right back on the attack comes Ackerman. And he's going to take a heavy hit up high, and he'll go down. Panthers look to change here where number 79, Schneider, will play it. Cleared the length of the ice where number 4, Crockett, will look to corral the puck. Play comes back to the point, and a drive is going to be deflected by his own player, Fantaski. 11:25 remains here in the third. Taken here by number 16, Pencrod. He's going to be checked off his skates. Taken by Leyden. Play is loose, and good play there by Woomer. He tries to get it out, unable to control. And we got a penalty upcoming, a delayed penalty on the Panthers. That'll be sticked aside by Ambrose, and we're going to have an interference minor play. That penalty for the Panthers will come at the 11:04 mark here in the third. And Crockett's going to get the gate number 4. Minor penalty for interference. And the Panthers will have to skate shorthanded for the next 2 minutes. Face-off taken and controlled by Sweeney, and sometimes you have to take matters into your own hands. He tries to do it all himself and clear the zone, and helped out by Ackerman, but unable to get it out. Shot goes by a weird angle, comes off the side of the net by Johnson. Back to the point where Landman will take it. Back to Johnson. Be careful, a screen shot. Oh, and a big save by Ambrose as he had the butterfly down and it went right under the pad. And to a rousing ovation by the fans. A lead arriving crowd for Upper St. Clair because the Penguin game is over. Sid with a big night. Penguins win, 2 goals, 2 assists, and what a treat, and we're very blessed to watch an unbelievable amount of talent on that Penguin team in a brand new, beautiful facility. That Consol Energy Center is some place to watch a game. 1:30 remains in the Tiger man advantage. Back to the point where they're cycling it back and forth. Landman's going to take a drive, and that's going to go all the way to the far corner where it's kept in neatly by number 15, Kramer. Kramer's going to pretend to tee it up, takes it into the far board. A weak shot. Oh, and a good play there by Ackerman as he says no, and the Panthers will go on a full line change here with some fresh troops with 1 minute remaining in the man advantage. Kramer will do the mini spinorama move in his own zone, and that will come behind the goal where Woomer will be the first to corral it. Taken by Pencrod. Be careful here. It's kind of has Puccetti hung out to dry here, but he makes a good effort there, tries to get it out. kept in by Landman. He's going to try to beat 3 Panther players, and a good play by Pencrod as he picks his pocket clean. And with 30 seconds remaining, one more effort here by the Tigers. Aaron pass, good play by Woomer, but unable to get it out. Kept in, a wide angle shot, big save by Ambrose. Play comes around to the near board here where Puccetti tries to tie it up, and a good effort there by Pencrod as he'll clear the zone with 9 seconds remaining in the man advantage. McCombs on a good forechecking effort, and that should do it here. 2 seconds remain. And that'll do it, folks. Back to skating 5-on-5 here. Play goes down deep where Pencrod will look to tie it up. He'll be challenged by 2 players, but who comes in the mix? Sweeney, and he'll clear it on the right wing to Ackerman. Boy, we haven't seen the return of number 18, Cassidy, either. He took a shot earlier, Dave, in the first period. Not sure if he's still injured, but we haven't called the number of number 18 here. Panthers clear at the length of the ice where number 15, Kramer, will tee it up. Play goes on the far right board. Nice nifty pass gathered in at the pink stripe here. Taken again by Alibrand, and he'll try to redirect it towards Ackerman, but Sweeney will be the first to get to the play. Taken by Ackerman. He's got Sweeney trailing. He's looking for his second tally of the evening. Play goes behind the goal with 8 minutes remaining here in the third. That pass is going to be shot the length of the ice, and icing will be called on North Allegheny. And the Panthers will issue a wholesale change with 7:54 remaining here in the third. Out-of-town scoreboard, Bethel Park loses tonight in overtime to Peters Township. Oh, good effort there by Crockett. Been taking the draw. You got a defensive player out there. That play's going to be loose where number 6, Noir, will try to pick it off. Panthers very disciplined here, Dave, on defense. Play is taken by number 28, McCombs, and he's going to chip it back into the attack zone. Panthers got to be careful here. Oh, an effort there, and McCombs is pulled down with no call. Can't get too many men trapped. They've got 2 players down deep. Skating back is number 91, Seamus Love, and he'll redirect it into the corner where Fantaski looks to play it. Play is loose here. Be careful here. Shot on, good save by Ambrose. Shot goes into the corner, and another big save. And boy, did we have a good angle on that. Best seat in the house here. And Ambrose once again says no, and he'll hold on for a stop and play with 7:05 remaining in the contest. Panthers clinging to a 1-0 lead. Big face-off win there by Upper St. Clair, but unfortunately will be guilty of an icing play as they kind of shot it right by the left defense. Could have perhaps said that the NA player could have played it, but indeed they'll be whistled for an icing play, and they'll do it again to the right of number 31, Ambrose. Sweeney's going to be flagged out of the zone, and they'll bring Ackerman in, and he'll control the draw and looks to get it over to Schmidt. It's going to be picked off there by North Allegheny, where number 11, Cody Black, will play it. Leiden with a good effort. He tries to get it out, unable to control, just goes by the right pad of Ambrose. Back to the point again. A shot goes way wide by Kramer. Play will come back where Sweeney will look to corral it, and he'll bank it off the board. Kept in neatly by Kramer. Number 20, Charles Johnson, just drives it down deep. It's all North Allegheny here. Backhanded shot's going to go wide, kicked aside by Ambrose. Play down deep. Sweeney will take the North Allegheny player hard into the board and had Leiden trailing. We're going to have a delayed offside. Gives the opportunity for the Panthers to regroup where number 21, Schmidt, will play it ahead. Little chip shot 9-iron to center by number 19, Puccetti. Shot's going to go in, and it's going to be gloved and held on by Ambrose. And with 5:51 remaining, once again, the Panthers just content to hold on and take their chances in the face-off circle. Big face-off win again by the Panthers. Have been dominating face-offs here in the third period. Deflection by 3 players in front will go wide by Ambrose. Back to the point by Landman, unable to get that on the net. They're just firing at will here now, Dave. Panthers still unable to get it out. And North Allegheny not even looking to set up a play. They're just blasting it every opportunity they can on the goal. Would love to know the shots on goal. Could be in excess of 45 or 50 here, faced by Ambrose. Taken by number 49, Fantasky. Little extracurricular in the middle, nothing called, and the Panthers do an excellent job to get the play back to center. Pair of fours collide, Crockett and Landman. 5 minutes remaining here in the contest. Oh my, little giveaway down deep, and the Panthers dodge a bullet there from 10 feet. Number 49, Fantasky, had a golden opportunity, couldn't put it on the goal. Panthers look to change here. Landman tries to corral it ahead to number 6, Noor. Nothing called. Landman's going to drive it down deep where Schmidt will look to play it. 4:30 remaining here in the third. Schmidt's going to mix it up here again with Cash behind the goal. Boy, a lot of tired troops out here. They've logged a lot of ice time here. In front, oh, big save there by Ambrose as he got the right pad, helped out by Ackerman down deep. Look out here, takes it, drives it. Its screenshot does not make it to the net, and Ambrose says no. Wow. All North Allegheny here, and with 4:01 remaining, you might even consider using a timeout here, Dave, within the next couple of minutes.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, they've extended the shifts on these players, and a lot of very tired troops out there. A lot of the Panther players hanging their stick on their knees here and gasping for air, but a great effort here, and 4 minutes to go here, folks. Another face-off win by the Panthers. And taken again and not out of the zone, and a good effort there by North Allegheny to keep in the attack. Centering pass not home, and Sweeney with a good effort to get it back to the neutral ice zone. Not sure what that call is. They're going to whistle a hand pass here on North Allegheny, and they're going to face it off inside the attack zone for Upper St. Clair with 3:42 remaining here in the third. Another face-off win by Upper St. Clair, where Alibrand will be content to drive that down deep, where it's going to be played by Goda. Goes across to the far board, back to center, and a good effort there by number 95, Justin Leonard. Oh, and he'll take a heavy hit by Sweeney in the corner, and they're dishing out the checks like the first of the month. Play is still loose, comes back to the point. Teed up, shot's going to go way wide by number 15, Kramer. Here comes Ackerman. He's got a mini 2-on-1 developing. Tries to feed it to himself, unable to control. Right back on the attack comes North Allegheny, and he's going to go in ahead of the play offside as Hubert went in while Cody Black was inside the zone. And that, my friends, is offside, and they'll face it off just outside the blue stripe with 2:57 remaining in the third. We're going to have another quick whistle here. They'll face it off again with 2 seconds elapsed off the clock, 2:55 remaining. Panthers again holding on to a 1-0 lead. Play comes around the corner, played by number 49, Fantasky. He's had a couple opportunities down deep. Be careful here. Back to the point, tees it up. Shot's going to go wide. And finally going to be played by Woomer, and he'll take a heavy hit, but a good play by Woomer to get it out of the zone. Taken by number 79 again. Schneider drives it down deep. 3 North Allegheny players on the blue line, and Panthers content to drop that down where Crockett will play it out of the air. Big hit by Pencrott, driven back down deep with 2:12 remaining. Good effort there by Puccetti, and he'll try to clear it. Woomer will help out, unable to get it out. Boy, all North Allegheny, and with 2 minutes remaining, got to consider pulling the goaltender here, Schoen. Good save right on by Ambrose. A little extracurricular. We're going to get a cross-checking and a roughing call. It looks like they're probably going to even it up here late in the third. And they're going to flag both number 16 and 44. We've got a roughing call and a cross-checking call on Pencrott. 44, Jacob Hunter will get the gate for roughing, and number 16, a cross-checking minor. That will not affect the play on the ice here with 1:54 remaining in the third. Both teams will skate 5-on-5. Face-off taken by, and controlled neatly by the Panthers, and they got that out of the zone, and North Allegheny had to regroup here. They're going to be just content to chip it in, and Alibrand will bank it off the player, and the Panthers drive it the length of the ice, and icing will be called by the Panthers, and 1:39 remaining. Actually, probably not a bad icing call to give the Panthers a little bit of time to catch a breath. And looks like they're going to go with the big guns out here, with Sweeney going to take the draw again. Another face-off win for Sweeney. Good play there by the Panthers. That shot's going to go right on, Dave. So they're going to be unable to call icing there as Goda had to play it. 1:26 remains here in the third. Taken there by Landeman, and they're pulling the goaltender. And here we go, an empty netter. Ackerman's going to shoot it. He shoots and scores! And ladies and gentlemen, now we can relax. Ackerman's going to get the center ice tally. It came loose, and he drove it from 65. And the Panthers now enjoy a Bethel Park-like, almost spit and image game, 2-0. Wow. They didn't pull that goaltender, Dave, for more than 5 seconds, and Ackerman got the loose puck at center, and he made no doubt about it. And a big goal and a big grin on number 91 here at center.
We're going to count our chickens up.
Never know, 1:15 to go. And I'm sure now you pretty much almost, you're going to put Goda back in, but, you know, they're probably, he's going to come to the middle of the circles here. He'll probably look to exit stage left again if he can. Going to be controlled. It's going to be an offside, and Goda was looking to get back to the bench again with 1:11 remaining here in the third. Face-off again controlled by the Panthers, where Schmidt and Goda's going to the bench again. Out with the extra attacker comes number 20 here for Charles Johnson. Shot, it's loose. Oh my, and that just whistles by the left post here into the corner here, and we're going to get a high sticking call. And that's the last thing you wanted to happen here. Now you're going to get a minor penalty again on the Panthers, and with 54 seconds remaining, it's going to give an opportunity here, and we're going to get a timeout. But now the problem now is with the goaltender pulled, Dave, they're going to have actually a 2-man advantage. And here's the advantage though for the Panthers. If there is one silver lining, the Panthers now will be able to ice the puck and again clear precious seconds off the clock here. So one advantage for the Panthers is they will hopefully be able to gain control. Exciting game, 2-0. Panthers pretty much a brilliant defensive effort here. picking off a couple good scoring opportunities. Sweeney got the early tally to go up 1-0, and Ackerman cashes in here late in the third to give the Panthers a 2-goal cushion here, but have a crucial power play for the next 2 minutes with 54.8 seconds remaining here in the third.
If they win tonight, you know you have to go to every one of
Well, I was going to say, if we win tonight, I'm going to be 2 for 2, so I must be the good luck charm here. Now, big face-off here, and I think a much-needed rest for the Panthers. Once again, Panthers control the draw. Sweeney's going to take it. He's going to shoot it the length of the ice to an open net, but that will go wide, but that will kill precious seconds off the clock. And with 40 seconds remaining, North Allegheny is going to clear the puck, and right back we've got 33 seconds remaining. North Allegheny finally gains control of the zone. A backhanded shot, unable to get it in. Oh, and he saves. Good save there by, and a little extracurricular starts here again as they were jabbing the goaltender down deep, and the referee's quick to come into the middle and took a couple shots at Ambrose when he was on the ice. But Ambrose says no, and he rolls over and gets up. And with 24.4 seconds remaining, we're going to have a face-off to the right of goaltender number 31, Ambrose. Panther bench clamoring for the faceoff to perhaps come outside the zone, but they're going to face it off inside the attack area, and the Panthers are going to gain control. No, it's back to the point shot. Wow, just goes wide. And number 15's just been off the mark all night with Harry Kramer. Back in front shot, big save again by Ambrose, and he stood tall, and with 10.7 seconds, a point blanker from 5 feet, and Mike Ambrose again with a brilliant save late in the third. We got another timeout here, so I'm not sure who called this one, but both teams exercising their right for a timeout. And with 10.7 seconds remaining, got a 30-second timeout. So again, a reminder, our next game will be on December the 2nd against State College here at the Ice Castle. Come on down. 7 p.m. start is correct. And this is some facility, man. I tell you, if you've ever traveled to ice rinks, I'll tell you, this is a first-class facility, and just run by a good friend of mine, Ralph Marovich, and this clean facility, and just sometimes got to turn up the heat. That's the only complaint I have. I bring the gloves, and I don't need them tonight, so. Good shot over there. Bill Schmidt taking the picture of the boys. I don't know if you can get him on the boards over there, Dave, but he's our local photographer, Andrew Schmidt's father, and hobby of his, and a lot of the boys have them on their own Facebook pages, so does a great job. 10.7 remaining, and I think the Panthers have won every draw here, and they've won another one, and that should do it, folks. Shot's just going to whistle wide, and with 5 seconds remaining, that'll do it, folks. The Panthers are going to go on to beat the North Allegheny Tigers, and a big-time shutout win for Michael Ambrose, and a brilliant team effort here. The attack was on all game, Dave. And the players are mobbing the number one star of the evening, Michael Ambrose. A brilliant game, stopping a minimum of 45 to 50 shots here. Number 2 star will go to number 97 with the game-winning goal, Michael Sweeney. And the 3rd star will go to number 91, Ackerman, who put the icing on the cake, if you will, to round it off with a 2-0 victory. But a brilliant game. Boy, I tell you, the Panthers just gritted it out and toughed it out here. Just amazing how many opportunities, but to the credit of Ambrose, he really had his angles well, and I think the point. I think the North Allegheny team became a little bit frustrated. Instead of being patient, Dave, they just started firing his right. So I think it ended up coming back to haunt them, where indeed they had an opportunity. But I think a big key to the third period we didn't talk about was face-off wins. I think the Panthers won 85, 90, 95% of the face-offs in the third period. So an exciting game. Panthers now get their second win of the evening here at the Ice Castle, and once again, just a brilliant third period. Fought off just an onslaught of shots from the North Allegheny Tigers, and again, I think the fact that the Panthers jumped off, Dave, to that 1-0 lead, I think it kind of got the Tigers a little bit feeling they had to play a little bit of catch-up. So instead of showing perhaps some discipline and setting up the play, as we were talking about, it seemed like they were just happy to get the puck to the point and shoot it on goal. But boy, a great victory here for the Panthers. Gets their second win here of the season. Takes our record, I believe, to 2-3 right now. So a big win here at home. Next game here again, December the 2nd at State College, and then on the road at South Point against the ever so tough Cannon Mac team. So exciting victory. We'll enjoy this one along with the Penguins' return of Sidney Crosby. So it's been a good night here in the South Hills of Pennsylvania. So we'll see you next time. I'm Kurt Carruth signing off for the Panthers High Definition Television Network and thanking Dave Ambrose on the camera. We'll see you and good night, everybody.